Happy Wednesday, friends. Good morning, everyone. It is wonderful to see all of your beautiful smiling faces. So today we are going to be learning about a brand new letter. The letter we're going to be learning about is W. Goes up, boop, boop. It's like two V's squished together. It makes a W. And just like every time we learn about a new letter, we are going to listen to our new Superkids song, and then we're going to talk a little bit about W and the sound that W makes, and some words that start with W, and we're going to do some printing with W's, so stay tuned. Now I'm going to share my screen with you. You're going to see a present on my desk. Oh, maybe not actually. Never mind, here I am. All right, so let's listen to our W song, and then we'll talk about who our super noodle is this week. All right, so that was our W song, our wag wag song. So today we are going to be talking about the letter W. W makes a w sound. And if you take a look at my screen, we can brainstorm some words that start with the letter W. So now you'll see the present on my desk. And then you'll see me probably, oh, W right away, good for me. Okay, so this is the letter W. It goes down, makes a little zigzag, back up. And then just like the V, the W is the exact same, whether it's uppercase or lowercase. One's just big and one's a little bit smaller. So what you're going to do with Miss Curry is brainstorm some words that start with the letter W. I'll start you off with a few. I thought of watermelon. I also make a little watermelon. I also thought of wash. So we'll make some bubbles and maybe some soap, soapy water that is. I also thought of the word west. West is a direction on a map. West. Now, how about you pause the video here and think of some words that start with the letter W. Make a w sound. Nice work, friends. Good brainstorming. So now that you've thought of your W words, we are going to read this little story up here and find out who our super noodle is for the week. So our super noodle is, it says Lily is the super noodle. Lily has a plan. The super kids dress up as wagwags. The wagwags will visit the planets. So all the super kids are dressing up as silly characters, wagwags. And these are the people that live on these different planets they're going to go to this week. So they're all saying wag, 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 wag. I guess that's the language that they speak on these different planets. Wah, wah, wag. Now what you're going to do is you're going to circle the words that begin with a wah, wah, wah. Circle the things you see that begin with a wah, wah, wah. Now you can also circle the letter W as well. So you can circle all your W's. And then you can circle all the things that start with a W. Make a wah, wah, wah. So I'll let you pause the video here and you can brainstorm some things that make a wah, wah, wah sound. All right, friends, great work. So the next thing we're going to do today, after you've circled all those W words that you can see, is we're going to practice printing the letter W. So the letter W starts at the dot, the black dot on the strawberry line, go down to the chocolate line, all the way up, all the way down, and all the way back up. So just like that. Now our lowercase w is exactly the same, only it starts on the vanilla line. You make one V, and then you make another V. Easy peasy, since we just learned about the letter V, right? Now down here, you're gonna go one uppercase W, one lowercase w, one uppercase, one lowercase. And then at the bottom it says, can wagwags swim? Now we know that this is a sentence because there's an uppercase at the beginning and there's something at the end, and it's not a period this week and it's not an exclamation mark. If you guys can remember, we talked about it briefly just for a half a moment, but this is a question mark. It's asking a question. Can wagwags swim? Can wagwags swim? That's a question. So whenever you see this squiggly line at the end of a sentence, you know that they're asking something. If you see the period, you know that they're just telling you something. And if you see the exclamation mark, you know that they're yelling something or saying something very loudly excited, right? So you're going to trace, can wagwags swim? And then if you have time, you're going to write it neatly below. So copy down the word, can, leave a finger space, wagwags, finger space, swim. And then you can work on that exclamation mark. It's a tricky one. So if you want to pause the video here, you can take a few minutes to work on your letter W. All right, so the final thing we are going to do today is talk about all the different planets that the Super Kids went to. And we're going to learn a brand new popcorn word as well. So the popcorn word we're learning today, and we've seen it many times before this, is to, T-O. T-O spells two. T-O spells two. So Lily is saying, let's get to the planets. There are different kinds of planets. So to the wet planet. So you need to go this way to go to the wet planet. Then it says to the hot planet. The arrow is pointing that way to go to the hot planet. This one is saying you'll write to the wind planet, to the tip-top planet, to the planet Wump. So you can take a few minutes now and fill in these, sorry friends, you can take a few minutes now and fill in the letter T-O at the beginning of each of these signs. Now remember, even if you don't have the blue, you can still copy what's above. Uppercase T and an O, uppercase T and an O. Easy peasy, right? All right, so tomorrow we're going to be learning, or we're going to be reading a story about all these different planets in the wagwags. But for today, we're going to leave that right here. So thank you so much for working hard today. Thank you, Miss Curry, for doing an excellent job as usual. And we will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.